What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. Well, we knew this was coming, okay? You can almost read it with Braille. After the Henry Cavill fallout, you automatically knew that Black Adam was probably going to be next on the chopping block or soon thereafter. And lo and behold, here we go. Black Adam 2 not moving forward as part of DC's first chapter. So The Rock has come out and he's kind of disclosed what he had in his conversation with James Gunn. I mean, this was the writing on the wall that we kind of all expected after Henry Cavill got shit canned. Dwayne Johnson says he has connected with James Gunn and will seek to use the character down the road. Don't count on that at all, okay? I don't have any confidence that this thing is going to move forward, but let's go ahead and check out this article on the Hollywood Reporter. The hierarchy of power did change at DC, just not the way Dwayne Johnson intended it. Black Adam, the DC superhero movie that Johnson starred in and produced, was to have launched a new franchise, but Johnson announced Tuesday that plans for a sequel were halted and will not be moving forward anytime soon. The move comes as new DC Studios bosses James Gunn and Peter Safran, installed just weeks after the October release, reshaped the entire DC slate with projects such as Henry Cavill's Man of Steel sequel and Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 3 falling by the wayside. You had to figure that once, we knew that, Henry Cavill is out as Man of Steel, okay, no sequel coming there, all right? Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 3 gets shelved, basically, because it's not a part of the plans, all right? It was just a matter of time before more dominoes start to fall. Here's what The Rock said. James and I connected and Black Adam will not be in their first chapter of storytelling, Johnson wrote in a statement Tuesday. However, DC and $7 have agreed to continue exploring the most valuable ways Black Adam can be utilized in future DC multiverse chapters. See, I don't like this little multiverse piece right here. I think at some point in time, you just got to create one universe. Forget this DC multiverse. That's what Marvel is doing. And it's just a cheap way out. Go ahead and just stick to just a straight story, from beginning to end. And if The Rock's not in it, The Rock's not in it. James Gunn is just kind of just letting everybody know that he's the king of this thing and he's not looking at anybody else's ideas. He's going to pretty much hone this universe in his fashion, in his image, in his vision. All right. I enjoyed James Gunn's material for the most part, okay? I did like Peacemaker, okay? Thought Peacemaker was a good show, had a lot of laughs in it, great time. I enjoy the Suicide Squad, okay? I thought that the way that he used a lot of those characters, hey, it definitely worked, all right? And I was also the person that said, hey, if you want to go forward with the DC universe, okay, and get this thing on the right track, I would pair James Wan and James Gunn, okay? I said that way back when. Now, I had no idea that this guy was going to let go of Superman. The Superman for this generation. I had no idea that was going to happen. So now I'm kind of looking here with egg on my face, but nevertheless, it is what it is, and we're going to have to see what he does with it coming soon. Gunn shared his own statement writing, "Love The Rock, and I'm always excited to see what he and $7 can do next. Can't wait to collaborate soon." Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath on any James Gunn Rock collaborations after he just shit canned Black Adam on top of it. Adam, released October 21st, was a passion project for Johnson, who was attached to play the character for a good 15 years before it hit theaters. Think about that. You waited 15 years to finally get this thing in theaters, and it's dead as soon as it lands in a couple of months. It's just, man, that has to hurt. During that time, Johnson became one of the biggest actors in the world, and in 2017, used his clout to convince Warner Brothers and New Line to develop a solo Black Adam film rather than have the character introduced in Shazam as a villain. In the comics, we know that Black Adam is a villain. Ahead of its release, Johnson touted plans to develop his own corner of the DC universe centered on Black Adam characters, such as the Justice Society of America, as well as a future Black Adam and Superman movie, a showdown teased in a post-credit scene that temporarily brought Henry Cavill back as Superman for the first time since Justice League in 2017. In many promotional appearances, Johnson even used a phrase that became the movie's official tagline as he sought to raise the corner of the DC slate to prominence. The hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change. It sure did change. It just didn't change in his favor, man. And again, I was kind of interested in some of this stuff, right? Like a Justice Society of America movie might have been very interesting. I was interested to see, hey, who would get tagged to write it, direct it? What would it be about? What stars might be in there? I was cool with that. I thought that, we got a pretty solid version of Hawkman, at least in terms of the fighting ability and everything. Aldous Hodge, I thought he did a good job with that. And then, of course, a future Black Adam versus Superman movie. Yeah, why not? There's a Black Adam versus Superman versus Shazam film that's animated, that's out. That's a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. So I could definitely see Black Adam versus Superman as being a film that people would want to go and watch. But with Henry Cavill versus The Rock, I think people wanted that. And the fact that they are never going to get to this is kind of sad. However, Black Adam disappointed at the box office with $391 million globally and earned poor reviews. Yeah, see, this is the part right here. The poor reviews, yeah, you know, you can say what you want to say. It's this amount right here. And this was the important piece, that the fans that believed in Black Adam, that wanted Black Adam, that thought that The Rock did a good job. I enjoyed the movie. I went and saw it 3 times. I did my part. I did what I'm supposed to do as a fan and support stuff that I liked, okay? Because I was interested again in seeing where it was going to go, and I did enjoy the movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it has a whole lot of narrative issues, okay? I'm not going to deny that, all right? But for just pure fun and entertainment, I think that this movie did the job, you know? But that's just my personal opinion. That wouldn't necessarily be a problem to launch a sequel if not for several factors. One, the movie is inordinately expensive. Greenlit at $190 million, the movie ballooned to the $260 million mark, according to sources, especially after a costly 20-day round of reshoots undertaken after a poor test screening. That does not include marketing costs. Yeah, I think one of the things that The Rock didn't do is he didn't iron that script out before pushing this thing out, okay? And The Rock, as the producer, should have known better. He should have said, no. I got to get a good screenwriter. I got to get somebody that knows the DC lore and really knows how to capture fans with emotional, resonating scenes, okay? Not just the action, because the action is going to be there. We already know that. But what we want is a good story. And I don't think that he gave us the best story that they could have given us for this particular character. A lot of bad acting, okay? The acting was just not there at all, all right? But I did think that there were some moments that, you know, The Rock delivered. Definitely Aldous Hodge, Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. I think there was a lot there that you could build on, and I was excited to see it get built. The movie will not be profitable theatrically. Yeah, we just looked at that. I just did the video on the 2022 box office bombs. I'll link that above if you did check that out. Yeah, it's not going to be profitable at all. It lost a whole lot of money, okay? And then they kind of went over this variety story where they were kind of unleashing all of this different information about how it really made money. No, it didn't, bro. It didn't make money, okay? Like right then and there, it's like, yo, Rock, stop. You're not helping yourself, okay? You're not helping yourself. Thank the fans and try to, you know, smooth it out as much as you can. But, you know, all of those little posts that was coming out from Deadline talking about, yeah, this thing is making money. Let me like itemize like all of the different ways that this movie, we understand that how movies make money various different ways outside of the box office. We get that, okay? A franchise can get merch. A franchise can get TV rights in different areas, okay? It can make money on streaming. It can make money on VODs, all right? There's a lot of different ways that films will make money. We understand that. We get that. But what we're talking about is the box office, all right? And that's the number one thing that studios look at. Can I get my money back from the box office, or am I going to have to go and chase money all over the internet, all over the place, trying to find money to get back, okay? Nobody wants to do that. In recent days, rumors swirled about a feud between Johnson and the studio. Reports surfaced that Johnson unfollowed Warner Brothers and Black Adam channels, only to have Johnson come out and say he never followed them in the first place. Johnson has not publicly commented on the hiring of Gunn and Safran, with many observers pointing to the underlying tension between the two camps. Well, of course, it's a rivalry, okay? If The Rock was smart, he would have said, you know what? I look forward to see whatever James Gunn has to do. If he wants to put Black Adam in it, and if he wants me to play it, I'll be happy to join the board. Right now, I'm off to other projects, and I would have just left it at that. No real need to just muddy up the waters with a lot of infighting, a lot of backbarking. And we didn't really see that. There was just a lot of rumors about it. And yeah, I would have just came out with a statement, said what I had to say. Deuces, I'm out. Let's go ahead and get on to the next, right? So this is The Rock's full tweet. Let's go ahead and read this. My passionate fans, I wanted to give you a long-awaited Black Adam update regarding the character's future in the new DC universe. James and I connected, and Black Adam will not be in their first chapter of storytelling. However, DC and 7 Bucks have agreed to continue exploring the most valuable ways Black Adam can be utilized in the future DC multiverse chapters. James and I have known each other for years and have always rooted for each other to succeed. It's no different now, and I will always root for DC and Marvel to win and win big. You guys know me, and I have very thick skin, and you can always count on me to be direct with my words. These decisions made by James and DC leadership represent their vision of DCU through their creative lens. After 15 years of relentless hard work to finally make Black Adam, I'm very proud of the film we delivered for the fans worldwide. I will always look back on the fan reaction to Black Adam with tremendous gratitude, humility, and love. We did great. To my very passionate and vocal Black Adam / superhero genre fans, I love you, thank you, and we'll all always listen to you and do my best to deliver and entertain you. What a hell of a month. Now we need some Terramana. Have a productive week and happy holidays to you and yours, DJ. You know, Rock's always been like kind of a personable guy, good with the words, you know, good with these types of statements and everything. You know, it's all on you as to how you take it. But at the end of the day, when we're talking about Black Adam, this film, you know, I liked it. I enjoyed it. You know, I thought it worked for the most part. Yeah, it definitely had some narrative issues. And honestly, like, The Rock just needs to, you know, whoever's working down there at $7, they need some screenwriters. They need some storytellers, okay? Not just guys that can put a script together, but guys that actually know how to tell stories. I think that's the issue right now with that particular production company. It's been some other kind of weird productions coming out of that. But if he is smart, he'll just lay low. And, you know, maybe down the line somewhere, you know, say, okay, we're going to bring in Black Adam. Go ahead and contact The Rock and see what he gets. And to be honest with you, I think, you know, when it comes to Black Adam, like, James Gunn's going to go in a different direction, okay? You know, he's not going to be going to The Rock to play this particular character, you know, maybe 5 years down the line when they finally get around to Black Adam. I don't think he'll be coming at The Rock to play it. You know, they may ask him, hey, do you want to come in and, you know, produce, you know, as a part of it, you know, the original guy, you want to come in here and do some production work or whatever, be an executive producer, you know, maybe something like that. But in terms of The Rock playing him, yeah, I think that's out. But anyway, folks, what do you think about this Black Adam situation? Here today, gone tomorrow. I mean, man, The Rock is out of here like last year. I mean, they said, peace, see ya, we want to be here. Anyway, go ahead, get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. See you next time.